for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Ready, 95-56, 95-56.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
There you go.
Brees leaves this one with Kamara. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they... Get the other 3 here on 3rd down.
Leonard Floyd brought him down. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Ready? Yellow waiting, yellow waiting.
45. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Shotgun now for Brees. Looking for Gannon. It's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon, intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Under 10, under 10.
This is a guy who made a Pro Bowl in his 2nd season, James Conner. Credit the tackle to DJ Swearinger.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Situation. Let's go.
They run with David Montgomery, the 3rd-round pick from Iowa State. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
So they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
Alert, 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 alert.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, ready. Yellow lady, yellow lady.
All day, dog.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Now this is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. He'll return it from the 6. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Trubisky will throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
4 down.
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
I got him. Switch.
Following the penalty, Montgomery. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. That's the correct call.
Trubisky's throw into the hands of Burton. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good headed scheme going.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
I'm coming after you.
Alert, alert. Alert, alert.
Mike 36. Mike 36. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mike.
180.
59. Here we go, here we go. Hatchet, hatchet.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. Demario Davis, who was the Saints' leading tackler in his first year in New Orleans, in on the stop.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
But they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
On 1st down, it's Connor trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 19-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
All you get is a headache. All you get is a headache.
Ran, son.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Cut.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A Chicago 1st down to former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, ball.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
With the score, Bears 3, Saints nothing.
Set up. 180.
6 to Mike.
I'm on. Alert.
He's right. Watch tight end. 4 down.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton, his first touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. And it's no good. No, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it on the first drive.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into 1st downs and hopefully points.
It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
The Saints 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Me and you all day. I'm coming.
Now Kamara trying to run inside, but nothing there. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Ready.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. From the gun, it's Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
The Saints spent a third-round pick on Traquan Smith out of UCF in 2018, and what a thrilling season for him. He was the guy that caught the pass from Drew Brees that moved him past Peyton Manning to become the all-time leading passer in NFL history.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Record.
Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And brought in by the tight end Cook. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
Jared Cook is a guy who's been around the NFL. He's been with the Titans, the Rams, the Packers. In the last 2 years in Oakland, now he makes a move to the Big Easy, where he pairs with Drew Brees and forms a nice little threat.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
40.
Ready? We ready?
You ain't going nowhere.
Ready, set.
Now Breeze again. He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
Come on, one thing for sure, you know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a third down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
The Saints on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Breeze to throw again. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Who that?
On first down, Trubisky. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Jim.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Hey, man, watch the boot.
They go play action. Trubisky. Flush to his right. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Check three.
Alert.
Mike 36.
Here's Trubisky to throw. That's complete to his running back, Connor. Give him 2 yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw again on second down. Trubisky. That's complete right side to Gabriel. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. That's complete to Robinson. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Trubisky now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Trubisky leaves with Montgomery on the draw. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Let's go, baby.
11 more on that one and another first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
They'll run here with Connor. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. James Conner, his 4th touchdown on the year as the Bears push further out in front. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go!
At their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete.
Let's go, baby.
Well, let's see who this is on. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Breeze. Looking again for Thomas, this time complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down, New Orleans.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Ready. Yellow lady.
45. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Breeze out of the backfield. That's complete to Kamara. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Mike, 45. Let's go, D.
You kill.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Watch the car.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. 15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken.
That's it.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I got one. Check three.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
I smell fear in that offense.
Here's Trubisky. He's got Burton here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
That's good for a Bears first down.
System, Mike.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lock in. Strong right.
Looking to throw Trubisky on first down. It's complete to Robinson. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 38.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Toss play, Connor. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, pick your game up. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. So we got man. Mike, 37.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by a former first-round pick, Patrick Robinson. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me.
Breeze going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary had really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
A third down gain of 19.
A gain of 19 yards.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it,
there he goes right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Traquan Smith, his second touchdown on the season, as they are able to cut into that lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that almost makes it a brand-new ballgame. Now it's a one-score affair after they get the two.
And you have to know they were holding their breath on the two-point play because they had to have it to get it within the range that you just talked about. Dialed up their two-point play. It worked. Now they're feeling like they've got a shot at this one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Hey, 18.
56.
Now it's Trubisky.
Here we go.
He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end.
All day.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Last stop.
That's a gain
Last
2.
stop.
Brings up
Any
3rd
weapon?
and 12.
Hey, alert. Go.
56, right there.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Let's go.
A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Bears, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Alert.
Son, you gonna see me in your night. Check.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Move.
Watch 36.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch 36.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
That's good for the Bears.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
First down run for Connor, not going to get much, maybe a yard. 2nd down. Danny Trevathan there to bring him down.
1-yard gain.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's checking.
18.
He's checking. Crap.
Alert.
56. Mike, 56.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. Allen Robinson, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Let's go, let's go. Mike, 36. Mike.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. The catch made by Miller. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. Now it's Trubisky. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Second down and goal. Trubisky. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown.
Let's go.
Anthony Miller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. As the Bears push further out in front. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Run.
And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Drew Brees, 6 fourth-quarter comebacks a season ago, and that led the NFL. He'll try to deliver another one. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Let's go.
And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Brees now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
Well, sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
45, Mike, 45.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. Throwing now is Breeze. And he'll score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Drew Brees. His second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Stop your whining.
It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Yeah, baby.
Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, orbit.
Mike 36. Mike 36.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Watch 36. 36 to Mike. It's our time.
Bravo.
Mike 36.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky.
Get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Easy work. It's easy
He continues
work.
to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Single, slop. Hey, you're on an island over there. You're on an island.
Watch 41.
Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a 1st down. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 38. Breeze on the draw, gives to Kamara. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
First down.
Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game.
On the scoreboard. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And his throw intercepted by the all-pro corner Kyle Fuller. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And they will score a pick-6 for a Bears touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick-6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now.
He's got a man, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, New Orleans. Jared Cook, his 4th touchdown on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done.
Watch the safety creep.
Breeze to throw. That's caught. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice hit, boy.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Let's go.
That's good for a Bears 1st down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion, because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for the Bears, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for